Hi everybody and welcome back to Lockdown Kitchen. Hope you're all having a good day. I decided to do a lunchtime class because it's raining again for the fourth day in a row. So I can't go walking till this afternoon till it stops. So I thought I'd cook lunch. Hi Michelle. Hi, ciao Luciano. Hi Isabella. Yeah, so it's still raining, so I thought I'd do a lunchtime class because the recipe I'm making today at lunchtime, la ricetta, è spaghetti con pomodoro e tonno. Okay, it's tuna and tomato sauce on spaghetti. So I'm making a double quantity, and hi Fran, and with the leftovers, I'm going to make a frittata at 5 o'clock. Hi Bev. So I'm doing like a double recipe for two different recipes today. So you can see from this, you can learn that if you have leftovers, you can always make a frittata. And you could put in leftover spaghetti, leftover risotto. Hi, Christoph. You could also just put in vegetables, like a classic Italian frittata is boiled potatoes and spinach, which is delicious. So it's like a double recipe. And anyway, while everyone's here, the reason I'm wearing this apron, queste grembiule, è perché il compleanno di Luciano oggi. It's Luciano's birthday, so I thought we should all sing happy birthday. There you go, Lucio. Auguri. That's actually left over from Daisy's birthday, but she's terrified. So, buon compleanno, Luciano. Mi dispiace. It's horrible having a birthday in lockdown. Sì, peccato. Okay, let's get ready for this recipe. I've got the water on. It's heated up already, so I'm just bringing it back to the boil. Okay. With this particular recipe, you always use spaghettoni, okay? Auguri, happy birthday, Lucio. Spaghettoni, okay? Cooks cotture in 11 minuti. Cooks in 11 minutes, it's written down there. You want a thicker pasta for this tuna recipe. You want it to really be chewy, so use spaghettoni. It's better than number 5, which cooks in 8 minutes. Hi, Narelle, how are you? Right, so water's boiling. I'm going to put the spaghetti in. I've already put salt in the water to save some time. I'm going to cook about 200 grams, 250 grams, which will be enough for my lunch and enough for the frittata tonight for dinner, which I'll share with Leslie next door. I'm just going to put in a little bit more just for good measure. There we go, that'll do. So I'm looking at the time, it's 37, so that means it's going to be ready 48. I'm sorry, my clock on my oven is set at the wrong time. I can't be bothered readjusting it. So I just leave it like that. Okay, I'm just pressing that spaghetti down so it's all under the water. I'm sure most of you already know this recipe. It's a very basic recipe. However, it's a great recipe because a lot of the time everyone's, hi Stephanie, a lot of the time everyone's got tuna, a can of tomatoes, an onion and a garlic clove in their house. So you can always make this dish, you know, when you get back from traveling, if you haven't been shopping, it's really easy and handy. Okay, I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a frying pan. I've chopped up 2 onions and a clove of garlic. Hello Maya family that's just joined. Just stirring that round. Basically this recipe cooks in the same time, if not less than the spaghetti takes to cook. So you can do the whole lunch in 11 minutes if you want to. Spaghetti's cooking away nicely, just giving it one stir and then I'm just leaving it. Okay, the other ingredients in this recipe are a can of chopped tomatoes, a jar of tuna, which I'll open and drain the oil off. Top tip, remember, the air gets in and then the lid comes off easily like that. Okay, just pouring that oil off. Okay, so that's ready to go. And then salt, and you can either put pepper in or you can put pepperoncino chili in to the sauce. You can put pepper in this recipe, it's okay. I know I said Italians don't use much pepper, but this recipe it actually works. But if you like chili, just put chili in because that's not going to change the flavour. Okay, and also a good handful of chopped parsley. And that's it. It's a very simple recipe. So I'm just stirring onion and garlic around. You don't really want that to colour. You just want it to soften. So this apron, someone gave it to me. I've only ever worn it once before. It's your internet, Michelle. Sorry, my internet's fine. As far as I know. Hang on, I'll just check it. Okay. Alright, must be mine. Yes, it is. I've just switched to 4G. Okay, it should be better now. Sorry about that. I need to put a sign on my forehead saying 4G, 4G. Okay. So you don't want the onion and garlic to colour, you just want it to soften. Okay, takes about 5 minutes. Is that better, everybody? Clearer connection now? Much better. Thank you, sorry. I just have to remember, you know, all these things every day before I go on live. Like, you know, I've got to straighten the camera, I've got to turn it to 4G, I've got to do this. It's just like, some days I just forget. And I haven't even had a drink. It's a bit sad. Okay, so as you can see, the onion and garlic is nicely softened. Stephanie just bought tuna this morning. Great! You can make this recipe for dinner then. I'm going to add the can of tomatoes. Just going to put a tiny bit of water in there just to get that last bit of tomato out. And add that as well. Just turning the spaghetti down a bit because that's boiling ferociously. Daisy's asleep on her bed. She's beyond bored now, raining for 4 days. We will be going for a walk though this afternoon, which is excellent. I can't wait because it's been a while. Right, I'm just adding a bit of salt. And a bit of chili. Or Luciano, pepe nero, è bene anche, ok? Lo so, tu non piaci piccanti tanto. I hope you're having a good birthday, Luciano. Auguri. Ma cosa fai in Bologna per il tuo compleanno oggi? Hai comprato una torta o qualcosa speciale? Spero di sì. Too much for a blonde. Right, okay. Just stirring that in and letting it cook away nicely. Basically, we add the tuna and the parsley right at the end when it's cooked, okay? So let's have a look at that. Got another 4 minutes there. Okay, I'm just going to swap the hot plates because I want this to cook quickly now. And that can go down and that can go up. Everybody's happy. Okay, news today. Looks like we will be reopening on May the 11th. Schools are reopening. Hairdressers are reopening, so it looks like it is going to happen. Apparently, school children, if the parents don't want them to go back to school, they don't have to. They can stay at home and do online curriculum. However, of course, all the teachers in France are complaining because they're always on strike anyway. So, sorry, Maud and Fred in Lyon. You're my only school teachers that I apologise to. But now they're complaining because they have to teach in the class and teach at home. So, you know, I'm sure there'll be a strike. There always is in France. And also just heard that someone in Missouri is suing China. And somebody in France is suing Macron. So this should be fun. you know, let's sit back and watch. And the good thing is, of course, that Germany and Austria have started coming out of lockdown, so we can just watch that and sit back and see if they're making a mistake or not, because we've still got another 2 weeks and 5 days till the 11th of May. Right, that sauce is bubbling away nicely now. Just giving it a stir. As you can see, I've got new dishcloths today. Yay! So, those other ones lasted me for 6 weeks because I was putting them in the dishwasher. And now, today I put them through the dishwasher, and now I put them under the sink, and then I use them in the garden to wipe down tables, to wash the car. So there's another tip for you. The ongoing sponges, they last forever. Narelle's having a good laugh. How's life over in Brittany today, Narelle? Is it nice and sunny? It's going to be sunny here tomorrow, which is very exciting. Okay, so now I'm going to add the tuna. The spaghetti's almost done. Just go to taste a piece. Yummy. Okay, Michelle said May the 11th is Australia's date too. Okay, that's still a bit chewy. 2 more minutes, it should be ready. Right, I'm putting the jar of tuna in to the sauce. I hope you all enjoyed the turkey parmigiana recipe last night. I certainly did. I ate both turkey parmigianas, but I left an hour between eating each one, and then I was so bored I got off the couch and made profiteroles. I gave one to Leslie and I ended up eating 2, so I felt quite sick. Okay, I put the tuna in, and you just want to break that up a bit. Just stir it around and then add the parsley. I'm adding about half of the parsley because the other half is for the frittata tonight. So I'll just put that in the fridge. I'm going shopping tomorrow, so I have to conserve parsley. Okay, so you can see that's all in and ready. It looks lovely. Hi Guy from Brizzy, how are you? Narelle's garden is amazing, I'm sure it is. I wish I was there. Be great to sit down and have a bottle or 2 of wine. But unfortunately can't do that. Hi Guy, I'm making spaghetti with a tuna and tomato sauce, and I'm doing a double quantity, and the other half of quantity I'm making a frittata tonight with that. So I'm going to teach everyone how to make frittata. Okay, I'm just going to taste the spaghetti again, see how that's going. Tuna sauce is ready. Pasta's nice and al dente, so I'm going to strain that. Yum yum. Turning the heat off. Just giving that spaghetti a good shake, getting the water off. And then there it is, yummy yum. Putting it in the saucepan, letting that sit on that hot plate, even though it's turned off. That'll just get rid of any little bits of water that are left on the spaghetti. So it's dry and the sauce doesn't go watery. Cleaning the bench, of course, because that's so important. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Anyway, I didn't buy this apron. Someone gave it to me as a present. I think it's ridiculous. It's a cupcake apron. I've only ever worn it once for a little boy's birthday from Israel. That's it. Okay, I'm putting the sauce into the spaghetti. Scraping that all around. If you want to, you can always take a bit of bit of spaghetti out, the white spaghetti, and just swirl that round the fry pan. That gets every little bit of sauce out. Okay? Right, just giving it a good stir to combine. And then serving up my lunch. Yum! Bon appetito to me. I'm sure Luciano serves his spaghetti a lot prettier than I do. But anyway, just getting a bit of tuna and sauce from the side. There we go, yum yum. Okay, so that's it. I'll put a photo of that on Instagram. And the leftover spaghetti, what you do is put it in a bowl straight away for your frittata, because that means it will start cooling down and the spaghetti won't cook anymore. And I'm just going to pinch a bit more sauce because I can, because I live alone. I don't have to share. Okay, so that's it. So I'll see you tonight at 5 o'clock. And we'll be making a frittata with this leftover spaghetti, which is delicious. And it's just a great recipe to learn. And frittata's just really handy, you know, for antipasti, for parties, for picnics, for lunch snacks. Hi Jen from Sydney, how are you? And yeah, so it's a great recipe. Anyway, thanks for joining everybody. Great to see you all. See you later at 5. Bye.